You like this? Okay.
Connecting, making connections. I'm gonna guess that's where that goes. I don't know if it will exactly explode, but it will probably sound like it's gonna explode.
I can't hear myself. I'm like a deaf man in I'm like a blind man in a silent movie. My name's Normal. Watch it in airport security. They have this foot fetish. They like to go after people's shoes. They must bode strangely for their work ethic and their background when they check these security people in the background. They like toes. They like to tear people's sandals apart. They're on a mission. They're on a mission. They're pleasant about it, though. And they are federal employees, so we have to give them their due. Give them their respect. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So yeah, I'm down here, and we're about 45 minutes from whaling and getting over a respiratory infection. But that's okay. It's going to work out fine.
How dots connect in the emptiness of space. Nelson Mandela, an ancient tribesman, freed from prison after 27 years, founded a modern nation. Thomas Merton, a Trappist monk for 27 years, died in a bathtub accident. Janis Joplin, a singer, died from a heroin overdose at 27. Jim Morrison, another singer, mixed his drugs and died like Janis at 27. Jimi Hendrix, an ex-paratroopist singer, guitar player, drowned in his vomit at 27. Brian Jones, another guitar player and a known prick, was drowned in a swimming pool by his handyman at 27. That year of the aforementioned deaths, I too was 27. Working in a morgue, reading Tarzan, quietly writing poesy, and pondering the nature of how truth, magnificence, and beauty all found a resolution in the rooms, while yet another unspoken for mystery was rolled in under the sheets. This one we just we're playing on. Heed them all. Rain, cold, cold, love, streets, see the neighbor, and they Move like this, move like this, smoke the candy. Chimney twice, traffic, signals, close the glass. The kitchen sun touch the baby father hand. Jack with you, little hungry to hit the morning. Move the cannon, for the right. See the top and shake the traffic from his backside. Oh, you see the through the village for the highlight. Jack with you, little hungry to hit the morning. Beat good swirls, chase, drop the middle. From the tunnels come the steel straight under. Why the question flows the morning through the good. Jazz music, low in the morning. In the shadows, the echoes of the green, from the windows, were the heroes from the evening. Breathe the first breath. Start dancing, you breathe the first breath, start dancing. Yeah, you look in the road. Yeah, you look in the road. Yeah.
Newark, New Jersey, 1963. I stood in a draft board. I was 98 pounds, pigtail, silverfish earring, gold lame coat. Then I was naked. All those crew cut guys yelling, "Sweetheart! Hey, sweetheart!" Had people I can't survive. But I was naked and my dick was average, your typical run-of-the-mill, medium-sized Jewish dick. The sergeant sat there at my records, looking there, his forehead pushed up like a washboard robe.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a jazz poet.
Wait.
Greenwich Village.
Section 10.
Get the hell out of here. I was the second person rejected from military service that day. The first person rejected down at Section 10 was my old grade school buddy, Conrad Newberg, who I wasn't supposed to hang out with back then because I was Jewish and his family was from Germany. But he was my first friend, and I showed him my circumcision, and he taught me how to eat bacon, and later he wrote a thesis on what he called Nazi Americanism and was promptly booted from school.
Connie was dressed in a Sandra Bee skirt and a net Funicello hairdo and a Joan Crawford dinner jacket.
And I had pigtails, gold lame coat, silverfish earrings. We sat there, the two of us, down in Section 10. The first two rejectees that year in the state, laughing
away to the green buses. Very, very serious nature. Serious nature. I'm going to do this in my best Jackie Mason voice, accent. My best Jackie Mason. 2 Jews in a baptism tank. A madman passed me in the street. "You are near God," he shouted in my face. "It's all," I said. Later, a Presley-suited fellow named Brother Elmer, along with his Gaga chanting Christos, picked up Maxie and me off the corner of Broadway and Grant and brought us back by limo to their congregation in a place the cow pasture used to be. They fed us meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas. And for that we let them baptize us too, so long ago, well circumcised Jews. That night my great-uncle Noonie returned to me in a dream from drunken hell. He elbowed his way past the lovely lady dressed in white. "What do you want with me, great drunken Uncle Noonie?" I said. And he said, "Too short this life, kid." And then he said, "When you got just 5 minutes to do it in, sometimes it feels better to joke off than to pray." And then Uncle Noonie chased after the lovely lady in white right out of his dream, and I woke up and never ate meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas again. Never! I don't know who's on that, so I'll just let them come up. Thank you very much.